A very good morning to everyone. What a beautiful day it is, and I'm so happy to be sharing it with you. Myself, Shifa Sadek Manyar from FY BCom, studying in Abeda Inamdar Senior College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Azam Campus, Camp Pune. Today I'm here to speak a few words about how can women become physically and mentally capable. A woman, another word for beginning, another word for revolution, another word for being, another word for me. Women have been the ones who are doing so much work behind the scenes and are never credited for it. A homemaker who works 24/7 and gets totally tired of and is introduced to the society as she doesn't work, she's just a housewife. Our culture and traditions teach us to respect women. The government have passed many acts and schemes for the betterment of women. Then how in the recent survey, India became fourth most dangerous country in the world for women to live? Let's all prove what Margaret Thatcher said. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. Well, times have changed, centuries moves like clouds on the clear sky, but still, is the world any better for women? Physical and mental capability of women depends on different things, which also includes her confidence, self-esteem, emotions, feelings, and her courage. A woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman. Women need to learn self-defense to tackle any unfortunate situation. According to the recent report, 80% of women don't know the meaning of self-defense. Self-defense is a countermeasure that involves defending the health and well-being of oneself from harm. The use of the right of self-defense as a legal justification for the use of force in times of danger is available in many jurisdictions. We have many more examples of physically and mentally capable personalities like Mary Kom, P.V. Sindhu, Saina Nehwal, Savitribai Phule, Ahilyabai Holkar, Jhansi Ki Rani, Gunjan Saxena, and the Iron Lady, Indira Gandhi. These are the personalities who worked for their dreams and achieved what they really deserve. It is said that a woman with a book and pen has the power to move nations. Education plays a vital role in the empowerment of women, as it is the most powerful weapon which can help to make the society better. It is not the responsibility of only individual, but all people living in this society and who have humanity and values of social duties. If we come together, we can bring a greater change in this society that we needed. Always remember, united we stand, divided we fall. I would like to conclude with a famous saying by Swami Vivekananda that there is no chance of the welfare of the world until and unless the women's situation is improved. It is not possible for a bird to fly on one wing. Thank you.